Welcome back. Our friend Travis Bergs from Price Cutter is here, and also Jay Holmes from Show Me Beef. Welcome to both of you.
Well, thanks for having us.
Are people calling for food already?
Yes.
Your phone's ringing.
Yes.
People are wanting to get this beef,
It's a busy morning.
Okay.
That's for sure.
All right, guys, what's going on?
Well, I just wanted to start out this week with pushing, talking about our local meat that we carry on in Price Cutter. It's exclusive to us.
Right.
And then this week with the ad, with the weather up and down, you might have some warm days and some cooler days, so we're trying to take advantage of both of those. So Jay and I were talking about this earlier. If you could zoom in a little bit on this T-bone right here and look at the marbling that's in that steak, it's phenomenal.
That is beautiful.
Really looks good. It's gonna produce a great product for you on the grill.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is great. And you do know how to cook, I'll tell you.
Oh, well,
you brought something here today, too.
I did. And so with that, with our top sirloins in the ad this week, $8.99. So I thought this morning I would prepare a plate of what I would call a good breakfast.
A good breakfast. Hey, you know, we eat anything, any time of the day. Absolutely. So this is a sirloin, is it?
This is a top sirloin. They're in the ad this week for $8.99, which is a very affordable steak for the grill.
It sure is.
And so I will cut some of this up. Jay, if you'd like to share a little bit of background about Show Me and their goals and what you're trying to do.
Yeah, Show Me Beef. It's locally born and raised in the state of Missouri, never leaves the state. We source it from feedlots. We look for them to be finished for 150 days on a hard grain diet, so we can produce prime and choice meat for the consumer to eat.
Right, and we love that it is all right here in Missouri. I mean, it's kind of self-sustaining, and we love that.
Right, and you know what also Show Me has been able to do is not only is it exclusive to the Price Cutter and to their stores, but there's restaurants out there that are actually using that beef
that's
for their
excellent.
restaurants too. So if it's good enough for a restaurant, you know it's good enough for your kitchen table.
That is
You
exactly.
go to Show Me to the website there, and it'll list the restaurants that it's in.
Oh, it will. It'll show you the restaurants that it carries. All right, so I'm going to give.
If you'd like a fork, if you would like to try.
I'm going to give Ryan a bite of. What do you want for vegetables?
I love carrots.
Okay,
oh
I'm
my
going to give you
Lord,
some
I
carrots,
love
and I'm going
carrots.
to try some of this beef. Now, would you say this is medium?
That's a medium.
Medium, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, which is the way I think it's best that way. Some people like to get them, all the way done. A table shaker, I call it, because you got a saw on it pretty much.
That's
To
delicious.
cut, but it's really good.
Now, how did you cook that, Travis?
I just put it on the grill about 350. I did about 8 minutes aside, and then just let it rest for a little bit.
You were outside cooking this morning?
Of course.
Oh, were you?
Got
Gosh.
to make your mornings good,
Yeah,
right?
that is fantastic. I love that.
I want your job.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
I want your height.
Travis, I told you I'd get you a box today if
Hey,
you wanted
yeah,
it.
no, I get it. But I really want to push the fact that Price Cutter is local company. It's been around a long time, as well as we're trying to keep that same sustainment within the environment that we have in Missouri to support everyone around us.
Yeah.
So
What is this? Is this a
that's a rough roast. So
Okay.
it'd be good for a crock pot. Or, sometimes people use that stuff for beef jerky even. So you could have
Really?
meat shop slice that thin for you there, and then you could go home and season it, marinate it,
How do you make beef?
dehydrate it.
I don't know how to
It's
make
just going to
beef
be a really thin slice, and you're going to marinate it in whatever flavor you want to do, and then you just place it in a dehydrator or an oven and do it that
But
way.
this would be great for like a pot roast.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. And then beside that there would be bottom round steak or bottom steak, also good for just a pan sear.
Right.
You could do like mushroom gravy.
Oh, that sounds
on that.
delicious.
Have a little bit of that. You could also use those and cut it up for stew meat if you wanted to, or if you wanted to do
Oh, you can cut this up for stew
pepper and
meat, of
onions.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's great options.
Yeah, that is. I'm very comfortable with the crock pot idea, but you have shown us different ways to cut meat, and you've given me a lot of confidence because sometimes people don't know those
Yeah,
things.
don't be afraid of meat.
Yeah.
Anytime that you have a question or want to know anything, just ask the guys in the meat departments. They're very knowledgeable. and can
Yes,
help
they are. And I was just saying that I was in another Price Cutter, not the store that you're in, and everyone is so helpful. And he said to tell you hello.
Oh, well, thank you.
I can't remember his name, but he was so helpful. I was buying something for our soup that we made the other day, and it was sausage, and it has the little outside on it, and he took that off for me.
Perfect.
He didn't have to do that, but Price Cutter is so helpful. Whatever you need, they're right there for you. So, Jay, what is your favorite cut of meat?
I like the T-bone, especially these here. They're very well marbled. They've probably been on feed a very long time, and I think they'd eat really well.
A lot of flavor.
Yeah, absolutely. The more marbling, the more flavor. Yeah, this was delicious.
Well, good. I'm
Now,
glad you
so
like
did you flavor it with just salt and pepper?
Just
or-
salt and pepper is all that's on there. And I can, if you want to, you could get
Oh
a
yeah,
little
let
closer.
the cameras take a
Or
look
the
at that.
inside of that.
Right over here.
Just a little salt and pepper is all you need on steak, I think.
And butter.
You could use butter if you wanted to, absolutely. finish it with some butter.
Yeah, I'm all about the butter. Yeah. So now, are these things on special right now?
They're all this is on ad this week.
Okay.
Yes. And then, I would also like to say sometimes when people see these fats that are on the meat, they steer away from it because they think it's fatty. Well, that's
Right.
where all your flavor's going to
That's,
be.
yeah, it's the
Those are
flavor,
the
right?
sugars
Flavor, right there.
inside the muscle that's going to create a really quality piece of meat.
Of course, don't be afraid of that. And when you
Absolutely.
think of bacon, I mean, look at that before you cook it, right?
Right, yeah.
That's where all the flavor is. I could eat bacon every single day.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I love that too.
Yes.
Do you produce bacon as well?
No, we
No.
do not. We're beef only.
Okay, beef only. Well, I love this. This is great. Would you like another carrot? Would you like
I'm
another
good,
carrot?
I'm good,
gonna
I'm
have
good.
another-
Any of the meat that you're going to see within Price Cutter, in the service counter, on the side case, whatever's be, this guy is seen
Yep.
from the beginning. Because he's the guy that makes the choices of what they bring in.
Oh, you're the one that decides what comes
Right.
in.
Right. Yeah, I look at try to look at every pen before it comes into the plant, which is just up here in Pleasant Hope. So it's really local. We buy through the state of Missouri, so they have to be born in Missouri, stay in Missouri, and then we harvest them in Missouri.
So you have regulations and it's all
Right. It's all
here?
Missouri.
All Missouri. I love
Yep,
that.
that's what it's about.
All
Show
right.
me.
Never-
Show me, beef.
There you
That's
go.
right. We are the show me state. You got to show me to make me believe it.
There you
I
go.
love all this, guys. It's in the ad this week, so this is all on special. $8.99. That's hard to
$8.99,
believe.
it's a good price.
That is
like
great.
I said, this here, I think this package that we looked at is $11.
Oh,
for the-
that is
for 2 top
unbelievable.
sirloins, which is really good, affordable price.
That is unbelievable. Price Cutter's got everything you need. Great specials this week. Thank you, Jay and Travis. And before we
Thank
go,
you.
can we give a shout out to Tinley?
Yeah, we can. We would like to wish her basketball team, the Hot Shots, good luck this weekend. They're going to a state tournament in Columbia, so hopefully they come home with some heavy hardware.
Tinley, that is congratulations to your daughter, and we wish you well. All right, thank you so much. Guys, we will be back right after this with a performance from Isaac Kenneth. Don't go anywhere. This is so good. Okay, I'm going to have this in
Yeah,
a bite.
eat it. Fill it.
So good. Thank you for the breakfast.
Well,
Excellent.
glad.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.